the christening, if you will, the ribbon cutting of the lake level loop of Wishbone Bridge and the Unity Underpass. And by the way, folks, if you haven't seen the Unity Underpass, please go see the Unity Underpass. It's incredible. The underpass is right. So this was all funded by the 2020 Mobility Bond and by a $4 million federal earmark that was secured by Congressman Greg Casar to connect this bridge to a growing trail network that provides more access to people living and working east of the bridge. It's finished. It has been finished, and I love saying this, and this is the third time I've been able to say this in the last 2 days. It's been finished ahead of schedule. In fact, it's been finished 4 months ahead of schedule, and it's been finished on budget. And that, by the way, includes an enhancement of the Skyline Overlook that will be opening this spring. We're going to have a great program for you. I want to introduce our speakers in just a second, but I also want to introduce a couple of people that are here. State Representative Lulu Flores is here with us. Former Austin City Council member Pio Renteria, who was very involved in the concept of all of this, is here with us. Former Constable George Morales is here with us. And we're going to hear from Congressman Lloyd Doggett, Congressman Greg Casar, Council members Jose Velasquez and Paige Ellis. And I'll first bring up Congressman Lloyd Doggett, a great friend to us and someone who we've been together. Again, this is our third time to be together. He's always dressed real well. He's always dressed real well. But this is our third time in the last 2 days to be together because of the role he plays and has played in making sure that we get the kind of federal funding that makes a difference in Austin, Texas. Congressman Lloyd Doggett.
Thank you, Barry. Well, this is a really spectacular day for all of us who enjoy cycling and walking and jogging around Lady Bird Lake. And it's a great week for bridges. In addition to this beautiful wishbone, yesterday, and the mayor made reference to that Unity Tunnel, which you definitely should take, but yesterday, just a couple blocks from here to the east of the Longhorn Dam, we inaugurated another bridge, and it is a bridge that permits us to connect to Roy Guerrero Park. That bridge was made possible with $8.5 million federal dollars to supplement what the city was doing, all, of course, obtained before the Trump regime took over. For years, Libby, who's right here, and I you will see us out here at every opportunity because we have a regular 10-mile cycling route from our house here in East Austin. And for years, getting across this dam has been a pain. For a long time, as many of you who are regular visitors here know, we had a single file one-way street up here at the top, one sidewalk, and then the city expanded the sidewalks and made it a little better, made them dual sidewalks, but this wishbone takes it to an entirely new level. There are, other than going to the other side of the dam to see the Guerrero Park, one of the other wonderful things there, if you're out early in the morning, is there is a feast. Whenever there is water coming out of this dam, a flock of egrets and 2 or 3 blue herons will be over there enjoying this park as much as we do. With the opening of these 2 bridges, it's basically now possible to continue on this trail safely off-street from here to Deep Eddy or Austin High or Barton Springs. So many of our improvements in between, like the great little park that was full of dogs when Libby and I cycled by it yesterday over at Rainey Street, is the result of the good work of the Trail Foundation. And Julie Fisher, I want to salute you and for your leadership there, and also to salute all the people who, those signs were out for a long time about tipping the trail, who contribute and make the Trail Foundation able to continue to make improvements. I want to salute certainly Congressman Casar for his work in securing this appropriation. This was not a federal grant. This was a result of hard work to get a directed appropriation. It's the type that I got years ago when we built the first trail in East Austin to connect Lower Walnut Creek, Southern Walnut Creek from Go Valley Park for 7 miles. And now it's possible on that trail, thanks to city additions, to go all the way to Manor, walking, jogging, or cycling. These trails are not luxuries. And also, you recognized Pio a minute ago, but my neighbor Pio Renteria played a big role on this project as a city council member, and thank you for prioritizing it. Robin, that's a good shirt there you've got. So the Wishbone is really an example of a remarkable project that you'll hear described more with all the details, but longer than 3 football fields. But what I like is that we're making it safer to move across the community. We're connecting neighborhoods instead of forcing people onto dangerous roads, and we're ensuring that the growth that takes place in Austin doesn't leave East Austin behind. So let's celebrate more than a ribbon cutting, if there is a ribbon here to cut. And we're celebrating a bridge that is a connection in a city that works best when we build for people first. As I close, I'll just close with a reminder from my childhood Sunday afternoon TV watching, Roy Rogers, a cowboy hero, who's ended each segment with, "Happy trails to you until we meet again." So see you out here tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Congressman Lloyd Doggett. He's been a great champion for this. And one of the things he said that I want to emphasize is he's talking about what the city's commitment has been to making sure that we connect all of our city and that all of our city has connections. That is a sign of a very successful city, and Austin, Texas is a very successful city. And I am so happy that I get to serve with some council members that really care about this, and I'm going to bring up next Councilmember Jose Velasquez, who really is dedicated to this city. Councilmember Velasquez.
Appreciate you. How y'all doing? Buenos días, es un gran día in Austin, Texas, and es un gran día in East Austin and in District 3. I hope everybody is feeling like $1,000,000. I also hope some of y'all brought your running shoes. A little housekeeping. I'm dressed like this, the way that I am, in a short sleeve shirt under a vest, not because I'm a bro and not because I'm auditioning for a part in a 1980s Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling movie, but because I wanted to be one of the first people to run this bridge. So underneath this, I have some running gear, so later when you see me changing into that, please nobody call the police for indecent exposure. I'm just changing into my running clothes. And like any beautiful moment in my life, I'll be sharing it with some chingonas. So thank you to my hermanas, Mercedes Collins, and the folks of We Outside ATX. And to my hermana, Alondra Solis, and the chingonas of Latinas Run ATX, who will be joining me today on that run. Today's ribbon cutting signifies years of community engagement, years of work by city staff, and years of collaboration with our partners. Thank you. Thank you to Congressman Kassar for continuing to fight to bring down federal dollars. Thank you to my mayor, Kirk Watson, Councilmember Renteria, and the amazing souls that I share a dais with that continue to prioritize health, both physical and mental, accessibility, equity, and green spaces. And a huge thank you to the men and women of the city of Austin that put in the sweat equity to construct this beautiful bridge. Let's give them a round of applause. I love this trail. I use it every day, and I believe it is a defining feature of our city. And today marks a huge investment for the East Austin community, for District 3, and for our beautiful city. This addition improves accessibility, increases safety for pedestrians and cyclists, and is just a gorgeous addition to Austin. Now, there are some folks that were adamantly against this project. And to those folks I say, East Austin deserves nice things también. One of my favorite features of this project is the Unity Tunnel, which features public art led by artist Reginald Adams, created by and with the community with contributions of over 200 Austin residents. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, familia, I didn't want to have to do this today, but I have to put someone on blast. On January 26th, in my infinite brilliance, I went out for a run when the trail was frozen over. I was minding my own business when I happened upon a gaggle of geese. If folks don't know, East Austin geese are built a little differently. I tried to run past it, but one of the geese was not having it. It turned, honked, chased me. I immediately busted my ass and did one of those rolling numbers on the ground. The goose ceased its pursuit and gave me that look that seemed to say, you messed around and now you've found out. But that's not the part that I'm salty about. No, what I'm salty about is that I immediately texted the Trails Conservancy CEO to ask her if I needed to write my councilman about the assault that had just transpired. She assured me that that wasn't necessary, that she would take care of it, and that she was heading directly to the trail to install some beware of attack goose signs. Now, Miss Fisher, that was 13 days. There's been 13 days, and I was down at the trail at 5 a.m. this morning, and those signs have yet to make an appearance, and I am worried about this public menace as we open up this new bridge. Julie, hermana, you and the Trails Conservancy are doing an amazing job. Thank you for your service. This city owes you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, everyone.
Councilmember Jose Velasquez, who has it out for geese. We've also been joined, and I want to say a special thank you for her coming out this morning. Councilmember Vanessa Fuentes is here with us. Now let me introduce the chair of the Austin City Council Mobility Committee. Part of what we're talking about is mobility and all kinds of mobility here today. Paige Ellis, Councilmember Paige Ellis.
I'm going to repeat it. Isn't it a great day to be in Austin, Texas? There's nothing I love more than being able to get up and get out on a Saturday morning and do some amazing things in our parks and with our hike and bike network. I'm going to tell you a story about the year 2020. Someone planted a bug. There were advocates saying, I think we should do an active mobility bond. And I said, that's crazy, that this is not the right time to do it. So, harken back to when Greg Casar is on the dais, and I was like, what do you think? If we try to do a bond and we do safe and active mobility and we better our hike and bike network, you think we should do this? And he looks at me in the Greg Casar way and he shrugs and he goes, let's do it. So that is part of the teamwork that's gone into this. Many, many years later, I was told a story by one of our best urban trails planners that we have working in the city of Austin, Nathan Wilkes. And he loves to tell this story if you know him. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. He's probably here. And he told me about when the opportunity came up to actually be able to deploy bond dollars to build amazing infrastructure, visionary infrastructure in the city of Austin. He told me the story about how the city had already done the public involvement for this Wishbone Bridge, that they had already come into the community, let people draw on the sticky notes and on the maps and say, what is it that you want to see in your community? And being able to have all that information teed up meant that once the dollars came in, we were able to just run and do it. So this was one of the first projects that was coming out of that bond, and it's probably one of the last ones that's getting completed, but that's because it is so visionary. It is so big. I've heard there's enough material here to be able to power a couple of jets. Like, there's just a lot of infrastructure here, but there's a beautiful blend in this design that is about infrastructure, but it's also about community, and it's about nature too. So this is expanding and creating one of the best hike and bike networks that we have right here in the city of Austin. I know everybody thinks that we're the live music capital of the world, but we're also the hike and bike capital of the world. So as this project got underway, our Congress people came together again and were able to find some dollars and earmark them to be able to bring this vision to life. And so it's not very often in Austin, Texas that we are able to actually see dreams become reality, but that is what is happening here today. That is something we are all getting to enjoy, and I think that all of this work is really about people. It's about people that tell you to dream big. It's about people that plan and go in the community and deliver projects for you. So this is an amazing day that we're all going to remember for the rest of our lives, about a big vision that we are able to actually touch and enjoy and hike on and bike on for our families and for our community. So thanks you all for being here today.
Good job. Thank you, Councilmember Ellis, for all you do. All right, the next speaker, we've already mentioned him, and I want to say a couple of things again and remind you. We wouldn't be here today, as Congressman Doggett has pointed out and as I've pointed out, without the help, the financial help of the federal government. And as Congressman Doggett pointed out, this wasn't a grant that was given. This was, in fact, an appropriation that required the hard work of making sure that the additional money was appropriated to the money that the city of Austin was putting in. And the person that got us that money was Congressman Greg Casar, and I'm really pleased to introduce Congressman Greg Casar.
Buenos dias. Thank you, Mayor. Thanks to all the elected officials here. Thanks to everybody for coming out at a time where it feels like there's so much going wrong in our country, at a time where we're told that the best way to get ahead is to step on someone else, or that there aren't great things we can do together. Today is proof of what we can accomplish when we come together and our government takes care of everyday people in our community. As folks have mentioned, today's been years in the making. I remember when Pio and I were together for a community meeting where there were folks that said, maybe we should just have a really thin, small, rickety bridge across the water. And that when the design came forward for us to have this incredible Wishbone Bridge that would be a boardwalk with a plaza where people could come together and enjoy it, that folks said, you're never going to get it done, because the dollars never flow to the east side of Austin. But as Councilmember Ellis mentioned, we were committed, we stuck to the plan, and when the money started coming up short for us getting the vision that we needed, I was proud to make my first big federal appropriation, the $4 million that finally got this thing done. And I'm really proud to say, and I believe this with all my heart, that now the coolest bridge in the state of Texas is right here in East Austin. I'm also proud to say that finally, the best running trail in the United States of America, this 10-mile loop, you now, with the completion of this bridge, when we cut this ribbon, you do not have to cross a single street, get on a single road. 10 miles of loop trail for biking and walking and running. We today completed the best running loop in America. Not to mention the amazing tunnel you guys just walked through. That used to be a little culvert. They called it a tunnel. It was just a storm sewer. What they had to do to get that done shows the amazing work people do with their hands in this community. The incredible mosaic and artwork depicting the history of East Austin. And they had to dig out enough dirt from there that it could have filled the entire Texas Capitol dome. That is incredible work done by the men and women that work in this city. I'm so, so proud of our town. And beyond all of that, this is not just a bridge, it's the foundation upon which stories are going to be built. I want you all to imagine this. It's not going to be long before we get together here and there's young families that talk about how they first met on the Wishbone Bridge, or they had their first date walking across the Wishbone Bridge, or their first kiss on the Wishbone Bridge. It's going to be soon that there's going to be people that say they learned to biking on this bridge, that they learned to skating on this bridge. Soon enough, there will be a famous Austin musician that we say, oh, you remember when he used to play for change on the Wishbone Bridge. That is coming, y'all. That is something to celebrate. That's what we can do together, and that's what we're opening up today. So more than anything else, I just want to tell y'all how proud we should all be to Austinites, be Austinites, and how special it is to have elected officials, even folks like Peel that have been doing this forever, that are just committed to the cause, that we should just keep on keeping on, because that's how we have the amazing things that it is that we have. Right here, before I close, I want to thank the mayor and council one more time, and I want a special round of applause for Congressman Lloyd Doggett, who has really been our champion and our leader on making sure you can get around and bike around this city for the longest time. Thank you guys very much, and I'm going to personally celebrate by taking my little baby on a jog across the bridge as soon as we close this out. I'm going to get the suit and tie off. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Well done.
Big thanks to Congressman Greg Casar. I am told that we also have our city attorney, our county attorney, and former city council member Delia Garza is here with us somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank Delia for all of her help. I want to thank all of our speakers and the folks that are here today. I want to thank our partners, including the Trail Conservancy and all that they do for our community. I also want to say a special thank you to the Austin professional city staff that makes projects like this actually happen. These dedicated public servants really make the work happen, and that's why we're here today. But also, very importantly, and it's been said, and it's a theme that has run through everybody's talks today, this community is responsible for us being here today. So thank you all for being here. Now, we have some special guests just before we lay out this ribbon to cut it. We do have a ribbon that we're going to cut. But I want y'all to look back behind me here. Over on the leg that is with Canterbury Park, they call that, we're going to start calling that the Canterbury leg. Well, it's actually over here, right? No, here, okay, yep. All right. Well, I was told, I'll just tell you, I think, yeah, I now realize my notes have been switched. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Coming from one side, we're going to have runners from an outside ATX running group, and they are joined by Council Member Jose Velasquez. He told you he's going to take off his clothes. Well, he's getting ready, and that may be why the goose went after him, folks. That may be. This may not be the goose's fault, but Councilmember Velasquez is going to lead the outside ATX running group, and Councilmember Ellis is going to lead a group of cyclists from this neighborhood and the broader Austin community as they come from the other direction. And when they get up behind us, we're going to cut this ribbon, and we will have dedicated this wonderful bridge. So here they go.
You'll see the cyclists coming up right now on the Mount Holly Peninsula there, and then our runners from We Outside ATX are about to start down the Canterbury leg.
see people, yeah. Most of the things where there are a lot of people. doing, or I build a new tool because you want to use.
I'm sorry, I just don't like the way you then again, I wasn't a fan.
Well, you didn't have to.
I recognize your face. How am I going to forget that name?
I just think it's funny that he's doing it.
I'm going to take pizza by the time. All right. Go back. This back.
Not go into space and not ride into Daddy or anybody else.
Let me get out of your picture. Oh, I'm very, my body, I thought that was helpful. Oh, yeah. No, dear God. No, they get it. Oh, sorry. I'm more of a behind the camera person.
That's why I'm holding. Y'all want to do an interview again?
No thanks.
Interview? You want to do a quick interview?
Exactly. And my big motivation is that Zuckerberg.
No, Vanessa wanted to just.
I'm Courtney with CBS. You want to do a quick interview? All right. Hi, I'm Courtney with CBS. We don't want to do a quick interview about the bridge. Anything like that? Yeah, so y'all would just look at me the whole time, and he's gonna hold this out, but you don't have to like lean into it or anything like that. Okay, cool. Can y'all just start with your first and last name and spell them?
Hi, my name is Ricky Barron, RICKYBARRON.
Hi, I'm Holly Hetrick, HOLLYRICK.
Okay, so what are y'all out here doing today?
So I actually work for one of the engineering firms that did the design for the bridge, HDR Engineering. And so we were just notified about the ribbon cutting, and so we came.
Wanted to be a part of it. Yep.
How long did it take y'all to complete this?
Oh man, long since I was at the company, so I don't have an answer for you. But
Do y'all live in Austin now?
Yes, we live in North Austin. Yeah, so we had to drive here, but well worth it.
a little bit about 3 years we've been here.
Do y'all plan on coming out here and using the bridge once like all these people like get off of it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
We love all the trails in Austin and Silker. That's one of our favorite parts about the city. So.
Yep.
Yeah, connecting all of East Austin and the other parts. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's great. I think it's a great addition to the city, and you see a lot of people already getting the use out of it. So
It's a great way to get the community together and active. I feel Austin's a super active city, so it's just another great addition to like have for everyone. Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
ask him what engineering firm.
He said it. You don't understand. He barely opened his lips when he was speaking.
Have a good one. Bye.
Try and get one more. Yeah, this is Chloe.
One more, you said?
Best friend Audrey. Nice to meet you. Hi, Audrey. Thanks for being here. Audrey heads up the whole trail.
Bruna!
I mean, not Audrey. Oh, you're gonna what? I love it.
Are you getting my reaction? I'm like, oh my god, you're so cute. Do you want to do an interview? Sure. Okay, great.
Wait, where's my husband?
Will you come to my interview?
Okay. What do you
You'll
want to
just
talk about?
just about the bridge and what you're out here doing today. You'll just look at me the whole time. You don't have to lean into the mic or anything.
Okay.
Can you just start with your first and last name and spell them?
Hillary Corna,
And how do you spell that?
HILARYCORNA.
And what are you out here doing today?
I'm with my husband, my son, and my dog, and we're here to see the new bridge.
What does it mean to have something like this open in Austin?
I think it connects communities. When we first moved here over a decade ago, there was no bridge, there was no boardwalk, and things were limited. And it's just really beautiful to see communities more connected.
How often do you plan on coming out here and using this?
Probably weekly. Yeah, I mean, my husband bikes, I run, so it's just a really special asset, and I think it's really taken for granted in the city, and it's just, not all cities have this, you know?
Did you take this route before, and was it difficult having to
Yes.
travel?
Yes, it was awkward, difficult, and scary, because the bridge was narrow, and there's only one lane, so yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Anything else I missed you want to ask?
I just think this gives another reason for people to be grateful for Austin and what makes Austin really unique.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I so appreciate it.
Good job, baby.
Call December.
Good job, baby.
Sorry. Hey, what are you guys going to say? Okay, I'm just going to...
See what they have. Aren't you doing an interview?
Yeah, we're doing an interview.
All right.
So
Thank you.
you just... What? I was going to get in there.
We love the trail so much. We're really excited to ride our bikes and walk and do a lot of fun stuff on it.
This is a really cool trail.
I love how it's so nice, and I think a lot of people are gonna love going on it, especially us.
Do you normally ride your bike over here?
Yeah, we usually ride our bike on the dam, but now we're really excited to ride it on the trail.
Was it scary and hard when you had to ride up there?
Yeah, a little bit, because it wasn't very nice. But now that we have the trail, it's very fun. I really like that you can see the lake, and it's really cool and beautiful. And it's cool that you can just go out here and just look at it.
And what was both of your names?
My name is Esme. My name is Isla.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Did you want to add anything? You want to say anything? No?
Say your name.
You want to just say your name? You don't have to. It's okay.
Thanks, girl.
This is Stella.
That was awesome.
Hi, Stella.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When is the TV gonna be on?
I think we're on today at 6.
You asked the girl with the poopy sweatshirt on a few questions. You don't have to put it on the TV or anything, but she just like so wants to be interviewed.
Who?
She's got a great little girl. She's like 12. My daughter. She's got it says Pookie on it.
Right
so,
here?
Yeah, she so wants to. I'm just gonna go tell
Let's
her I
get
was
it.
asking. You don't have to put it on the air or anything, but she just so wants to. She might say something good. I don't know.
Did you see who he said? Oh, okay. Go get it.
Will you come stand over here against the bridge?
That's a great view.
Alright, so y'all will just look at me. He's gonna hold out the mic, but you don't have to like lean into it or anything. Okay, start with your first names and spell them, please.
I'm Brinley. It's spelled Brynlee.
Bridger, Bridger.
And what are y'all here doing today?
We're just out here celebrating the new bridge, and we really appreciate the infrastructure and like architecture of this bridge and how it connects communities, and it's just great.
Just appreciating the engineers that created this bridge and how it connects different parts so that we're able to walk around and it doesn't take us long.
Did y'all ever use this trail beforehand when it was up on the dam?
Pretty sure we have.
I think so. Yeah.
So what does it mean to like feel safer now that you can take the bridge and not be up by the street?
It's gonna help others just feel safer, and it'll be great.
It's great overall.
What was the event like today? How many people do you think were here?
Honestly,
1,000.
yeah, probably like 1,000. But it was really fun and nice to just connect with people.
What does it mean that you're going to get to use this for the rest of your life living in Austin?
It will be helpful, and it's just going to be a fun thing to be like, oh my gosh, I saw it when it was first opened.
Anything y'all want to add? Anything else?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Everyone wants to tell you she loves the bridge.
They really appreciate the architecture.
You want to do an interview?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Baby, we got an interviewer.
Oh, another one.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, Evan. Tell me about how excited you are about the bridge. Come over here and talk in the microphone.
I also like the bridge because it's long.
Okay. What do you like about the bridge?
I mean, you gotta talk over here, honey. You gotta tell them in here in the microphone.
Thank you, girls.
Okay, that's where you want to tell them what you like about the bridge?
I like it.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them?
Thank you, girls.
Yeah, thank you.
So in some ways, this is definitely a theoretical, political theory.
Check it out. Check it out.
Watch out.